In this video, we're going to do an analytical breakdown between the differences of paying your student loans quickly versus the full length of the loan. Now, a lot of people opt in just to get the 15-year loan, just pay it off over time, and today I'm going to show you why that's not the best decision, and I'm going to give you a dollar amount that is going to make you want to pay it off faster. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Thick Wallet, the channel that teaches normal people how to be wealthy, happy, and secure. Now, it's very important that you follow along using the Google spreadsheet in which I've created. So if you go and see the link in the description, click that, it'll bring you right to it. You can't edit it, but you can view it. So here is the long versus short payoff time breakdown in which I've created. So these are the things I want you to pay attention to. You've got the year here, the debt, the interest rate, the payment, the principal paid, the interest paid. This is all a lot of stuff to take in. So really, I'm just going to walk you through it very, very slowly. So as you go down, you can see year 1, year 3, year 4, year 5, and it goes all the way through 15 years of debt. Every payment you would ever pay to pay off your debt. The average American has $37,000 in debt. So I use that number along with the interest rate of 3.8%. So that will give you a payment around $270 a month. What I've done here, this number, is 270 times 12 months. So in the first year, you're going to be paying this much money. What is important to take into account is that you're paying interest on the loan. They don't just give it to you for free. I'm sure you know that. So this is trying to show you the differences between how much interest you would pay, because the interest is really the only thing that matters, because you have to pay off the amount in which you've borrowed, obviously, but the interest is what is going to be the changing variable between paying it off in 15 years versus paying it off in 4 years. So let's stay with 15 years here for a second. You can look, you go through all the years, all 15 years, and you can check my math, you can see the equations on all of this, but at the end, you've paid a total of $37,000 to principal. There's some rounding errors, and then in terms of interest, you've paid $11,597. So you've paid $11,000 in interest at the end of 15 years. If you go to bankrate.com and you type in the length of your loan, the amount of your loan, the interest rate, they just poop out this random number and they say this is how much you're going to be paying in interest. So I have gone in and calculated how you actually figure it out. So if you want to go through and check out all these numbers, you can. Basically, what it is you take the interest rate and you times it by the amount in which you owe. And that amount goes down every payment. So the interest rate is a little bit less. The interest in which you're paying initially is a lot more than towards the end. The amount in which you're trying to pay off is less. A lot of jargon. You don't really need to know that. All you need to know is that at the end of 15 years, you are going to pay $11,597 in interest. So now, let's change gears. Let's go to 4 years. In order to pay off your debt in 4 years, you have to change your payment from $270 to $900. You could get away with paying $900 if you have a salary of $45,000 a year. Otherwise, it's probably going to be a little bit less. Now, the thing in which you really need to look at here is the change in interest. The sum of interest in which you pay is $2,686. That is so much less. That is almost $9,000 less. You have borrowed and you've paid back the money, but because you did it quickly, you have saved yourself $9,000. Now, that's nice, but is it really worth paying $900 a month for 4 years? I mean, that's a lot of money. That's money you could be spending doing pretty much whatever you wanted with. Let's look a little bit further into it. Once you've paid off your student loans, that means you no longer have a payment. So that time in which you would have been paying $270 a month, you now don't have to pay anything. So what you do is you take that money and you invest it. So here I've done a investment breakdown year by year of what you would have saved or what you would have paid. So here you can see that fourth year, you've still got 2 months, so $540 is what you would save. Then every year past that, you have $3,240 because that's what you would have paid with the $270 that you would pay if you were paying off for the entire 15 years. You take that money and you invest it. And because of the time value of money, you get return on your investment. Let's say you get 10% on the amount in which you have invested. The portfolio value will increase pretty exponentially. And by the end, you're going to have earned $3,618 by the end of the 15 years in which you would have been paying $270 over time. So if you pay it off, you will increase your net worth. And that is the most important thing. At the end of the day, your net worth is the most important metric. Your net worth will increase by $12.5 thousand. I'm outside, but I want to reiterate the fact that if you increase your net worth by $12.5 thousand compared to someone else who just decide to do the entire length of the loan, but you both got the same education, you both are paying off the same amount, by paying it off quicker, by having that resolve to do it quickly, you're going to be $12.5 thousand richer than that person. The people that pay it off quickly, that have that ambition, those are the people that take that $12.5 thousand and they invest it, and they make $30,000 out of that. They invest that, they make $100,000 out of that. It's all these little things that add up over time. I don't know if you can see this, but I live in this tiny house in the middle of a parking lot, and I do this because my rent is only $300 a month, and by doing that I save myself so much money. And it's all about those little things, because when you're young, what you want to do is you want to try so hard to impress people, to get out there, to show them you're an adult, but it's more important for you to save money. The more money in which you save and you invest as a young person, the richer that you're gonna be later on in life. And that might not seem that important when you're young, but man, I'm telling you, like, things get expensive. You've got kids, you got mortgages you want to pay, you've got more responsibility, you've got health problems because you're getting older. The more money in which you can sack away when you're a young person, the better life is for you. I hope that this video helped you. I hope that you learned a little bit. I'm going to do another video very soon about the differences between packing your lunch and buying your lunch. My good buddy Sean wanted to learn more about that. So I'm going to do an analytical breakdown of that. So if you like these videos, if you like how I use numbers to express facts instead of opinions, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Hopefully today we made your wallet a little bit thicker. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Pew!